5-0, and it feels so good. Woo!
Exactly. Let's get it. They wasn't with me shooting at the gym.
Appreciate it.
We took another L. Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man. We beat ourselves, man. We beat ourselves. You see, it was some stuff that I saw that I really hated, man. The sense of urgency when we was behind was bad. I look at it like when you're shortcoming of a goal, right? You fight for something all year, and then you get to the end of it, and you drop it, you lose it, right? And I can't help but to think to it all and say, we just was not prepared. The prepared mind. What the hell, son of a bitch? You fat motherfucker! Wow. I'm about to, you see, you saw them run the hell off the field, didn't you?
Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 113. You're muted, sis. You're muted.
She's talking so.
Oh, you're good. You're good. All right. Welcome to Birds of Broad Street, y'all. I'm your boy, Mizzy Miss Cool Cat, YouTube representing the Birds. We got King DV in the building. What's up, King?
What's going on, everybody, man? Look, shout out to everybody that's out right now, man. We got a lot to get into, man, but I do want to talk about our team first. That's what I want to do. I want to talk about our team first, but I'm just happy that we 5-0, man. Fly Eagles fly.
Yeah, well, trust me, we'll talk about the other thing later on. We'll get to our team first, like King DV said. We got Smitty Eagle in the building. What up, Smitty? And you're muted.
It's a great day anytime you get to celebrate a victory, man. 5-0, we moving forward, and then we could sit here, we could talk about what we did against the Rams, and then we could talk about the Jets or the little boys, however y'all want to do it. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll start with our team first before we get to that. We'll save the best for last, and then we got my sis Simone with the Space Horse. What up, sis?
What's up, y'all? 5-0, only team in the division to get a win. Everything right, balanced as it should be. So I'm feeling great. It was a great game. Had a little, a little thrill, a little couple of moments, where our heart was stopped. But I feel like we're gonna get into it. But I feel like
we'll get into it. Let's salute to the best fans in America's Broad Street Nation. What up, B? What up, Dink? What up, Queen B, Bird Gang? What up, Jinx? What up, everybody? We got Stu in the building. We got Rocky Artist in the building. We got Bill in the building. What's up, everybody? Y'all know what we do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, and comment to the Birds of Fall Street channel and all of our channels. That's me, Moan, Notion, Trey, King DV, Smitty, the whole crew. Every Monday night, tune into the best show on Mondays. Man, do we got lots to talk about. So before we give the other teams some attention, let's start with ours. The Philadelphia Eagles defeat the LA Rams 23-14. Moan, I know you saw it. How's your health? How you feeling about this game? Talk to us.
Of course, I was worried a little bit, especially when the Rams took the lead. But I felt like our offense was always going to keep us in that game. And then once I saw Jalen rushing for those first downs, like paying rent, you know what I'm saying? Jalen was paying rent, you know what I mean? And then once we got that touchdown right before the half, that sense of urgency was there. The offense was able to move and get that score. I was really feeling like, okay, we got this game. I just trusted. I just felt like in that moment, the team was serious. Obviously, Cooper Kupp and Puka, they was cooking in the first half. They was, but we shut the team out in the second half. They didn't score at all in the second half. Big adjustments were made. Jalen Carter had a phenomenal game. Bradley Roby came in. I didn't even know till earlier in the day he was going to be active. He was looking good for us once he started to get in and find his groove. Dallas Goedert got going. Everything we've been wanting to see for a while. So I'm really happy with the win.
King?
And yeah, Hassan Reddick, like he said, Hassan Reddick. Just so fitting that Hassan got that game win.
Exactly. Go ahead, King.
I'm happy with the win. I think that the defense switched up in the second half once Jalen Carter got that spike sack. I'm calling it a spike sack. That sack was crazy. And they just try to, say it was a face mask. No, he got that clean. And that's when the defense switched up. Also, like I said, Bradley Roby was going to be a difference maker. He was going to be a difference maker. Once they made that adjustment in the second half, you did not see them boys go off in the slot at all any longer, except for probably like towards the end of the game where the game was already out of reach. I'm happy with the win. It's a little stuff that we got to nitpick here and there, but it's a great win, especially going to the West Coast and having our fans there and everything, and then seeing their emotions on the sideline as well, man. That got my heart pumping too, because a lot of people were saying the standard doesn't matter as long as we winning, but they have some type of emotion towards what the standard's supposed to be. Look at Jason Kelsey. Look at how Nick Sirianni was yelling at Jalen Hurts for throwing that interception. Like those type of things make winning football. And that's why we're sitting up here 5-0, even though we're still trying to figure it out. And we still got little things that we need, little kinks that we got to work out. But at the end of the day, we're sitting here 5-0, one of the two teams that's in the league right now, still undefeated. And, we're heading to New Jersey next week.
Smitty?
It was a good game, man. I mean, Kupp got way more yards than I wanted to see from any one receiver against us. But you gotta pick some of the battles that you want to fight, and that's just one that I'm okay with. He was able to get off in the first half. Most of his yards came from the first drive. After that, it was pretty much silence on the front. Man. I mean, it was a few good catches here and there, but they wasn't really able to do anything on offense in the second half. So shout out to Sean Desai for actually doing something with your job and adjusting. The offense, I mean, I told y'all before, the only problem I had with two problems I have with the offense is 15 carries and 1 reception. Anything outside of that, man, I'm ultimately happy with what we was able to do. I would have liked the deficit to be a little bit deeper for them to have to climb out of. Even though it's 2 possessions, I would have rather it been a little bit more. Maybe one of those touchdowns that we were able to get in the red zone, capitalize, instead of being 2 for 5, we 3 for 5 or something like that. But I think we showing improvement week to week, so I think it'll get better, as we go. But we 5-0.
Yep, 5-0. The offense is starting to improve. The defense, Sean Desai, I see you. Jalen Hurts being Jalen freaking Hurts. AJ Brown dominated. Finally, we gave the ball to Dallas Goedert. finally, after weeks upon weeks, we finally gave the ball to Dallas Goedert. Well, good win for this team. So let's start it off by grading these players, starting with him.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fire. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts. He is in such control. Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen. Jalen Hurts, number 1. That really, really hurts.
A minus for Jalen Hurts. He has some dimes. To Dallas Goedert, he has some dimes. To AJ Brown, that pick happened, but he rushed for 15 carries for 72 yards, 4.8 average, and a touchdown. But he threw it for 25 or 38 for 303 yards, 8.0 average, a touchdown, a pick, sack 1 time, and a rate of 87.9. So A minus for my boy Jalen freaking Hurts. Go ahead, Mo.
Just because of the pick, which I'm not even impressed about, I'm gonna give him an A minus. Just because it wasn't a 100 grade, but Jalen played a really, really, really great game in my opinion. Like you said, he had some dots, some laser passes. That touchdown pass to Dallas Goedert. What? Him rushing, breaking tackles. There was that one first down he was rushing for, and it was 2 guys literally had their hands on him. He still
snapped his knee,
benched them boys, and got that first down. That's the Superman, you know what I mean, Jalen that we're used to. So I'm giving him a high A minus. What is that, 95, 94? I don't even know. But yeah, I outside of the interception, which I mean it happens. I'm giving him an A minus.
And you know, I always like to ask you, how was this presser?
Oh, his presser, great. He's starting to talk a little bit more, as the season's going on. He's saying, giving us a little more to eat off of. You know what I'm saying? The presser was good. I did like it. Some people, not me, were talking about his outfit before the game. I didn't see anything wrong with the outfit. Like, I saw somebody talking trash about the outfit, so I ran to see it. I didn't see anything wrong with the outfit, but
didn't his mom pick the outfit or something like that? That's what I heard. For a photo shoot.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it was like somebody that posted after the game. They were like, Jalen Hurts wears a special outfit for his mom for her photo shoot, and I heard that's why he wore it.
Maybe that's what
if you look at it, it's on Twitter. Like they walking back to take pictures somewhere in LA, and she got on like something close to what he got on.
Okay, well that explains it. But yeah, I feel like Jalen's been back in character, physically and.
I'm ready for the one-liners.
So we got the best hella one-liners.
No, I like the ones he come with, but the last year he started catching fire. Well, he started giving me.
Oh, you talking about all them phrases, them scriptures, and little spirituals?
I ain't walked through the fire just to smell the smoke. Those type of lines, I love them.
Yep. But go ahead, Smitty.
No, I was still on more. I was just commenting in.
Oh no,
on that run when he run through the 2 people, the average man knee probably would have been gone.
That's what I'm saying. 2 people.
Yeah. His knee he staggered all his weight on one leg and was like, nah, y'all ain't. I'm going for this first down.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's that Superman that we.
I appreciate Jalen Hurts being able to run the ball like nobody else. I just don't like 15 carries, but a few of those was just like Brian Johnson just trying to get the offense to calm down. After I look back, see, I had to take my time. Last night I was a little upset, but a few of them was him just like, let's see what we can get, and if we can't get nothing, Jalen, just go down. We got another play behind it.
Push count as a carry? Well, then there you have it. Because I feel like we was throwing Jalen around. Like
we did 5 of them. We did 5 touch pushes. Felt like
Jalen sideways. Like I just feel like he was just getting tossed around.
Hey, do y'all think he had that first down when he extended his arms and they gave it to them?
I think so.
I thought so too. Like looking at it from this side, like looking down the line, it looked like he looked and was like, "Oh,
because he never was down." But they said that they didn't give it to him because they called the play dead. No, they called the play dead before he went like that.
That's crazy. I ain't hear no whistle though when they played the replay. and the announcer was like, "Let's see if we can hear the whistle." Nah, we did the tush push. We did the tush push. Mm-hmm. I sometimes you hear it.
Brotherly shove. Brotherly
shove. My bad. Because the tush push is a little, I guess. The brotherly shove. You remember it was like fourth and a half an inch, Mo, and Jalen, like, he goes to the left, then he like looks to the side, he like stretches his arm out, but they say he's short, but he really wasn't short. That's just but other than that, man, like, he had a good game, so I'm gonna probably give him an A, because now that I look at that pick, it looked a little different to me after I watched it a few times. I think that pick, not to be a Dallas Cowboy type of guy, but that pick is a little bit on AJ. If he stop his route and come back through instead of trying to fight for the flag, he get that catch. That dude Witherspoon can't fight through AJ. He can't. It just doesn't work like that. AJ been getting the best of him all day. And I think even Jalen thought AJ was gonna come back. He didn't throw it. Because we watch Jalen a lot. You know what I'm saying? As content creators, we watch Jalen a lot. Mm-hmm. If he expected AJ to run through the end zone, that ball would have been overthrown, not underthrown. But other than, I'm gonna give him an A, 95-ish area. Yeah, cool with it.
Go ahead, King.
Giving him a B plus, bro. Giving him a B plus because I'm a hard critic. Like I said, besides that interception, regardless of whose fault it was, it did look like it was more on AJ. Even though, you know, how the ball was thrown, it looked like he was going for the back shoulder there, but you know, they were trying to get another flag and penalty there so they could score again. But Jalen Hurts was missing a lot of guys too. You know, we cannot sit up there and hold that against him. Yes, he had a decent game, back-to-back 300 yards. You know, he had a touchdown to Dallas Goedert, finally got him involved. Play calling kind of messed him up because we're looking for like a fluid, more of a fluid offense, whereas though everybody's getting their fill of the ball. But we did need to feed Dallas Goedert this game because that pass rush was coming for Jalen Hurts. And our offensive line did a great job. But we're talking about Jalen Hurts' grade. He missed Quez Watkins, not in the end zone, just to be clear, not in the end zone. But he did miss him when he like threw it up high. And, you know, Quez tried to jump and get it. And it went through his, I think he went through his hands. But he didn't miss that throw. That throw is lower. That would have been an automatic first down.
Talking about the 2nd and 4, he throw it to the right side and then go over the top. He couldn't get to it. Yeah, I remember that. Right. That one. That's just the name one off the top of my head. Another one was Dallas Goedert was wide open, but he was looking at AJ the whole time. You know, this is basically things that I'm noticing, and I'm like, you know, we have to, you know, go through the reads. We had a lot of time, man, to that offensive line standard that, you know, they held Aaron Donald. So, yeah, Jalen Hurts had a lot of time to look at the field, and I felt like that, you know, he didn't do with that. You know, we got too many weapons. But I give him a B plus overall, man. He did his thing with on the ground. Don't like him having 15 carries, honestly. But you know, it is what it is. That's how they called the game. Did not like that play. Looking at it in slow motion, that ankle/knee looked like it was a little limpy. But my man lift 600 pounds. Have you seen the panic on Twitter though about that?
Yeah.
They're like, but I gotta make sure he's okay. Is he gonna be on the injury report? Like, come on, bro.
No, he's good. The whole thing is like, you don't want that to keep happening though. That's the whole thing. Like, you know, that's a concern. Like, hey, we can't let that happen again. You know.
But I mean, that's the fight. That's the dog in Jalen though. He knew he needed a first down right there to kill that game. He went for it. He could have slid.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's a darn if you do, darn if you don't type of situation with using Jalen.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about the run, like when he got hit, he don't need him to get hit. But at that point, Jalen,
that first down.
You can what they say, you can take the fight out the dog, but you can take the something, whatever. The dog,
you can take the dog out the fight, but you can't take the
fight out the dog. Like that's
but what I'm saying is that, you know, it's good that we got that type of dog in Jalen Hurts, but we can't be consistent with that to the point where we know that, okay, Jalen Hurts is going to get us that running because that was working. That's how we go 2 for 5 in the red zone because they start doing quarterback draws and stuff like that. That's why we can't keep doing that.
Yeah,
so I do give him a
Brian.
B plus to answer your question.
Go ahead,
Brian
man.
got to be better. Brian has to be better than that in the red zone specifically.
Mhm.
I was just talking about generally, like on those situations, which I feel like only happens once a game, maybe twice a game. Sometimes it doesn't even happen in a game where we need Jalen to, take those hits and will us to the first down. But I do agree they were overutilizing that QB sneak, and it was not working.
Hey, was anybody listening to the commentator? I guess Jalen Hurts had to be like 10 rushes in. He was like, I was wondering when Jalen Hurts was going to open it up and start taking off again. I'm like, he been running. It ain't like he not been running. You want him to run 20 times. Like, that don't work, bro. He's a quarterback. Like, let him do what he got to do. But when he got to do the little get up out of there, I'm cool with it. Just don't get hurt on me, please. I do not want to see Mariota touch my field, please.
You mean
Taylor? If that's who they play, because I got a feeling they'll play Mariota until Mariota screw it up.
All that to say this, man. I think I trust, and I believe everybody on this panel trusts Jalen Hurts' judgment. But at the same time, like, we paid that man that money, man. Look, you got to protect your investment, and the investment has to be able to, be more durable. And we know what he does, but we already know how it is when we lose him for a week or two, and we had a backup, and we dropped 2 games. So,
yeah. So let's go on.
Cool cat. Somebody said you got to say the saying, man. What you doing?
What? I'm fine. I'm just watching something.
They say you didn't say Jalen. They say you didn't say the Jalen.
Oh, fine. I know what y'all want. Jesus Christ. Jalen freaking! Now let's get to the Playmakers. Y'all welcome, people. Hit that subscribe button so y'all can want me to do it again. Let's get to the Playmakers. I'm all over the place. I love you guys. All right, running backs. I said Jalen Hurts, DeAndre Swift, 17 carries for 70 yards. Kenneth Gainwell, 7 carries for 17 yards. And then to the wide receivers, A.J. Brown with 6 receiving for 127 yards. Dallas Goedert with a touchdown, 8 receiving for 117 yards. Swift with 6 receiving for 38 yards. So Moan, the Playmakers, wide receiver, tight end, and running back.
Tight end Dallas, obviously A+. Some good catches on that first drive. AJ Brown, A+++++++++++. AJ Brown has just been phenomenal. That has been one of the greatest acquisitions in my lifetime as an Eagles fan, getting AJ Brown. Devontae Smith, I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. I mean, he just wasn't doing that much this game, but that's not on Devontae. I'm going to still give him an A. There was, the cameras be catching stuff. You don't know what the camera, you could be doing anything and the camera pointing at you. That doesn't mean the reaction is what we assume it is, but Devontae was looking a little pissed at one point on the sideline, but again, it could have been anything, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna still give him an A because every game isn't going to be Devontae Smith. Every game isn't going to be AJ. Every game is going to be Dallas. Dallas had the ball so many times. That means somebody's not getting the ball, and it was Devontae. But DeAndre Swift would have loved to see him get more carries, but that's not on him. I give him an A. He had a lot of great rushes for us, 5+ yard rushes. So I'm gonna give Swift an A. Would have liked to see him get ran a lot more in that game. Kenny Gainwell, Kenny, did he have a first down for us? Was that Kenny Gainwell who had fought for that first down? So Kenny Gainwell, I'm gonna give him an A for that. Kenny Gainwell, he had a couple of rushes, wasn't really doing much outside of that. But I'm gonna give Kenny Gainwell an A for that first down, getting in where he fit in. You know what I mean? With DeAndre Swift in here. Who else? That's it.
That's it. You got Anthony said Quez Watkins.
That's why I laughed. That's why I laughed because I was like, no, that's not it.
Quez. Okay. Now I'm with Smitty with Quez stretching the field for us and whatnot.
Dang, y'all hard on
he got turned
Quez.
around. That I'm not giving him that bad. It wasn't that bad. I'm gonna give Quez a C+. I don't know why he got turned around like that. Like he looked so scared when he saw the defender coming. Like, I get you was just hurt, but this is football. You got to be able to, pop, put your shoulder down, boom. You know what I mean? Fight for that first down. Take some notes from Jalen. Take some notes from AJ. You know what I'm saying? Yards after the catch, baby. Yak. So I'm gonna give him a C for that. Plus the way he was jumping around all crazy in the back of the end zone.
Go ahead, King. That was
when Jalen didn't go to him, he was going crazy. I'm gonna give him a C+.
Go ahead, King. That was.
He was tweaking, like.
I know that.
He was like.
Right, he was like vibrating, like. Usually the receivers just be like, one hand. He
went to jump. He was like.
Right, he was.
Bro, I ain't never seen a receiver try to say you was open worse than him, boy.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen still didn't turn his head. And then when Jalen threw, he was just like,
like I said, Jalen was on the run. He seen him. I think he saw him and said, "No, bro."
Of course, he saw him. He was tweaking back there. The blonde saw him.
He was like, you did all that. You did all that. I know you're not gonna catch it. Here you go, Smitty.
Right.
He would have lost. He would have lost Hopper-Tater. He would have dropped it. He'd have been like, "Oh, I dropped it. Get off my team, bro."
If you're a receiver though, like I see what Bruh's saying too. If you're a receiver, jumping around isn't the option. The option is to get in line of sight. Stay open and get in the quarterback's line of sight. He said Dank. He said if he wanted the ball so bad, he should have kept running into Jalen's line of sight. Like if you're a receiver, that's what coaches teach you. Like, don't stop. If you see the quarterback on the move in trouble, you follow him. You find a way to get where you can get the ball. Standing there doing this ain't gonna work. On you, DV.
Ooh, cool. So, you rooting for the Braves, Simone?
Mind your business. You don't know what I'm doing over here.
All right then now. All right. So anyway.
Oh, you playing the Braves, bro?
See, you making it hot, DV.
No, listen. Look, I don't have a dog in the fight. Like my baseball team, super trash. So we ain't even got to talk about mine.
And listen. It ain't even about that right now.
Go ahead, King.
When you cheer. But anyway, AJ Brown was AJ Brown, man. I knew they was gonna, like I said in my pregame show, that I knew that AJ Brown was gonna go at Witherspoon. Even though Witherspoon had a hell of a interception, but I knew AJ Brown was gonna go right at him. Because he played him when he was with the Steelers, so of course it's inevitable. Dallas Goedert, that first drive was like magical for Dallas Goedert, man, and I think that we went to him. Well, we went away from him too quick. I think that he was open someplace. He could have had a lot more than what he had, but I'm happy that he got got a touchdown. Smitty, man, a Slim Reaper. Sorry. I just felt bad. That he had to be the odd person out. I felt bad that he was on the sideline and Nick Sirianni had to see if he was still engaged a little bit. Make sure that he was still one of those guys that was going to get involved later on in the game. Who else am I missing? Quez Watkins pissed me off, man. He pissed me off when like Smitty was blocking and Alameda was blocking. Not Alameda, I think. Yeah, it was Alameda, I think. And all he had to do was run up. He ran into the defender that Smitty was blocking and ran out of bounds. And I was just pissed off. And I said, look, Quez Watkins, he might be trade bait for somebody that need a speed receiver. Because we need to get some secondary in there. And that's what we need to do. But Quez need to go if he's going to keep doing dumb stuff like this. He really do. He had 2 receptions though. So I'll give him a D, solid D. Pause. But
this man said solid D. Like, that's good.
Ain't no solid D.
That's what I'm saying. That's a failing grade.
Hold on. Listen, when did you go to school and go home and be like, Mom, this is a solid D? Right. And she ain't look at you and say, Are you crazy?
B. A solid B.
Yeah, you got to give him like, I mean, you can give him like a C minus if you want to say solid. Like it got to have a C. Anything below a C it ain't nothing solid about that. That's
no, it's a D.
Okay, we'll take the solid off there.
I thought it was that bad.
No, I didn't.
What did you give him, Smitty?
I'm gonna give him like a C minus. Like, the only thing is, right, and this is what I'm gonna say, that everybody keep bringing up that screenplay. We have seen that Quez ain't that guy. He just not him. He just not gonna make that move. If you feel like he gonna get clapped, he gonna make bad moves. He's Miles Sanders at the beginning of his season. Remember when Miles Sanders at the beginning of his career would bounce everything outside and then run out of bounds, we'd be all mad, upset. Like, there was a big hole right there, but it was a linebacker like he had to beat and he'll go outside. You like, come on, bro, hit the hole. That's what Quez did. Quez seen that man right there. He said, if I go through the hole, he gonna hit me. I'm going outside.
When them shoulders went up to them ears, I knew it was over with.
He was like, but I'm gonna give AJ an A+, give Goddard an A+. I can't grade Smitty. I ain't gonna really talk about it too much. We had the conversation last night as a 3. I have watched a few. I haven't watched all 22 all the way. He was open a few times.
He was
open a few times, and Jalen didn't turn his head. Jalen turned, seen Goddard, bang, and that's probably why he was a little frustrated. Like, hey, I am getting open. Like, what's going on? But like I said last night, Brian Johnson, that's on Brian Johnson a little bit too. If you call him a 2-read or a 1-read concept, you got to call someone on 1 reads to Smitty too. Like 2 or 3 of them. I mean, I ain't expecting. I just looked at the stats. Like, Smitty only got 1 game. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought he had 2. But he got like a 40 game, a 28 game, a 6 game, and then a 70. And then the 130 something, right?
Yeah.
But we only 5 games in.
Yeah.
It didn't look like
Dallas Goddard had a game.
True.
That's 1.
But I just thought I didn't think Smitty had just 1 game.
Smitty had a game, and AJ had 3. I mean,
AJ had all the ones since he said he was pissed off on the sideline.
And the offense has looked the best it's been looking since he got pissed off.
I can't say it looked the best, but it looks good.
Okay, he got pissed off week 2. Okay, week 1 is week 1, right? The offense was trash week 1, but we can blame that on it being week 1, right?
Week 2, Smitty goes off. AJ gets mad, and they don't go back.
But the offense wasn't going how it's supposed to go week 2. The turnovers. Remember, we would force turnovers and it'd be 3 and out against the Vikings. The defense kept putting the ball back in our hand. We forced special teams got a turnover. We went 3 and out. They got that pick. We didn't score. We committed 2 turnovers. The offense wasn't doing what it was supposed to do that game against the Vikings. That's why he was pissed. All the possessions we got from that Vikings game, the offense got going. Who was week 3?
Every week after that, it's been AJ.
Yeah, and we've been looking.
if we all claim to love Smitty. Everybody here say
We
they
love
love.
Smitty
I don't
down.
want to look at Smitty at the end of the year and
No.
he got 600 yards.
Okay,
Like,
but
I'll be pissed off because that's a guy I want here. I want to stay here. I don't want him upset and being like, I want out, like all these other dudes around the league.
Okay, but my thing is, I love Smitty down. But like we said on this podcast, there's hella mouths that's got to be fed. Dallas got fed. We were just saying we need
if
Dallas.
you said last night, Simone, my only argument was if you take 5 of those carries away from Jalen Hurts, those was 5 receptions you could have gave to Smitty. Our quarterback shouldn't run 15 times. That was my argument.
Yes.
Take 5 of those carries away and run a little bubble screen like you've been running. You didn't even run the bubble screen, but one time he missed. You didn't go back. Like that's Smitty little thing.
Yeah.
That's his little get my legs hot. Okay, let me get this little screen. Let me get 6 yards. That's what I thought. Just take away 5 carries. Those could have been distributed to AJ. I mean to Devontae.
That convo with.
I think he did.
Whatever convo AJ Brown had, he did that.
He's not that guy though. He's not that guy. If you notice, he just stood there. They was talking to him. He was just like, hey, it's whatever. Like if y'all don't get me the ball, y'all don't get me the ball. Like,
man, you hate that because it's just
like
because we got hella. It's just so much going on.
So what grade? Because we never talk about it. What grade, especially because we went against a good pass rush. What grade do y'all give the O-line?
A 1,000.
No,
1,000
from A to F. From A to F.
A.
Hey, we got a bunch of Hall of Famers on the team, so an A. What about you, Smitty?
I'll do A. I'll do A plus.
I'm gonna go like A plus. You know. I mean, you can't when you don't let Aaron Donald get started, you can't get anything but an A plus. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. That man is an animal, and he can wreck your whole offensive line if you want to. And this what really made me give him an A plus. They were moving him everywhere to try to get pressure, and he couldn't. They put him over Dickerson. They put him over Malata. They put him over Sewell Petta, and they put him on Lane Johnson. He couldn't get no pressure.
Speaking of Dallas Goedert. Did y'all see that block that he did on that linebacker on that run? He came from the opposite side, around the center, around the left guard, and it came in and blocked. And that's when what's his name, Devontae Smith. I mean, not Devontae Smith. DeAndre Swift bounced off of Goddard and got a decent game. And that was all Dallas Goedert. That's what I'm saying. Dallas Goedert did more than just, what he did on offense. He basically was blocking for other guys too. So we can't, get away from that. Dallas Goedert played a great all the way around game on Sunday.
Yeah. Christopher Baker said it's never going to be perfect distribution in the best of games. It's all about the matchups.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying, when I go back and look, if I go back and look, right, and I watch the whole thing and he not open, I can't say nothing. I can't really argue that he should have got the rock. But I watched probably to the second quarter so far. He was open at least 4 times where Jalen either had to scramble out or Jalen just didn't look.
So why do y'all think that might be why Jalen went to him all smothered like some?
He said, "I got you." That's if you read his lips, he said, Devontae kind of turned, so you can't see him talking, and then you see Jalen say, "I'm sorry, bro. I got you. I got you."
No, I'm saying why he went to them on that touchdown. Remember, it wasn't a touchdown, but remember when Quez was wide open?
Yeah, when he tried to
when he went to Devontae, even though Devontae was completely covered.
But at the end of the game, he told him, "I got you." So I'm assuming. So
that's good though. That at least he tried. Because it was a bunch of dudes wide open. He went to him, unless he was being petty.
Right there.
What kind of weird question? So, hey, y'all talked about doing that the Halloween Birds of Bar Street.
Huh?
Random Anton said this. You see that comment?
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, that joint.
You guys doing that Halloween? You said
who said something about that? He making stuff up.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So with that, let's go
Is
ahead.
Halloween Monday?
I don't know.
Let me see.
That's a good question.
Hold on.
Oh, he said he was just suggesting it.
Nah, bro.
No, Halloween is on Tuesday.
So we on Mistress Night.
Exactly.
So what you think, DV? Should we be worried about Devontae?
Devontae Smith? No, because I think that he's gonna go off next game. I know we're gonna get into it, but he's gonna go off next game.
Yeah, I believe the same thing. He's gonna get his touches next game. I mean, we all want AJ Brown was all whining in the sidelines. Then we started to get him the ball. So I believe we're gonna be giving Smitty the ball next week.
I swear, as Philadelphia, well, most Philadelphia Eagles fans, are like Smitty in the panel, like they want the games to be like how it was. Like they want the 100 yard rusher, everybody to have 100 yards. Smitty, AJ, and Dallas Goedert. They that's what they want. They want everything to happen like that. It's not going to happen like that. It's not. We can't just be cool with the win. It's like, okay, this person's not getting the ball, and I know these guys are dogs, and they want to be involved. But yo, you gonna get your time, bro. We got 12 games left. 12 games left. We just got it.
Y'all really love the Halloween stuff. Y'all really love the Halloween stuff. Okay, if AJ Brown and Devontae Smith balls out before Halloween, you'll get Batman Cool Cat. But once they ball out, so cross your fingers.
So I just see it as like everybody not gonna get the ball, and that's just the way it is. We got too many people to feed on this offense. I would want to see the Niners. Like, I would want to see the Niners. They got hella people. Like, I would want to see what they got over there with Debo, IU, Christian McCaffrey, Kittle. Like, are they balanced? You know what I mean? Because we added Swift.
Yeah.
AJ took is on another level. Like, and why wasn't Oz in the game?
Yeah,
because they had him blocking. Either. They had him playing Zach Pascal role.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Why?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
You notice he blocked on like 2 or 3 plays. He was the outside receiver. I'm like, what the fuck?
But we got Quinn out here.
Hey yo, but that's what I'm saying. That you got to get that chemistry with him and Jalen Hurts. Like, why do we go away from that and put Quez in because he's healthy?
Why do we go away from that? Why? After that touchdown catch in the Bucs game, that big first down catch against Washington, and then now we got him blocking, and we got.
You're right.
It don't make sense.
Right. That bull.
The heck you was doing all this for, Quest? That's my issue.
Hey, Simone, when you look at them though, I'm looking at their stats right now. I think they're as even as you can get, but you ain't gonna get a 100-yard guy either. So they got like a receiver with 67, receiver with 58, 55. Then they got Christian McCaffrey 51, and Jordan Madison got 70.
Now my question is, would Eagles fans would have liked the game like that instead of 200 yards receivers? That's what I'm saying. So
that's why I told you I'm not complaining about the yards. I don't care about the yards.
Right.
I just want him to get at least get the hand in your let him attempt to make a move. If he had 3 catches and he still had 6 yards, I really can't complain. You wasn't doing nothing with the rock.
Right. Okay, that's a new dance move right there. Okay, let's go to the defense. King, grade the defense. Grade the defense, King.
First half, bro. Now I'll talk about it in overall. Like, the first half was horrific, especially the secondary was horrific. And I paused this, man, because read that real quick. So yeah, the second half was like a whole 360. First half, the secondary looked bad. The second half, like I said, that spike sack by Jalen Carter started off everything, and then the closeout by Hassan Reddick, the back-to-back sacks was everything.
Good.
Then Roby came in. Roby came in.
Was that 2?
And basically just shut down the middle. It was just like, yo, I'm gonna give the defense. I'm gonna get a defense a C plus.
No.
I'm gonna give the. Oh, I thought I was on mute.
Nah, you weren't good.
I love the show.
Y'all still got one. Y'all still got one. Y'all still got one. That's cool.
I'm gonna give the defense. I'm gonna give the defense. I agree. With DB, I'm gonna give them a solid C plus. Because the defense came up big in the second half. So A plus in the second half, F in the first half, which will balance out to the C plus. Jalen Carter, that sack really got it going. Bradley Roby coming in. Adjusting,
Okay, let me see what's up with the baseball game because y'all do the track. Go ahead, Mom. While I check this out.
He's making these faces. Got me stressed. I don't know what the reaction is. That closeout sack from Hassan Reddick, boom, boom, boom. The defense really came through in the second half. When we had that one drive that ended in a pick, the defense came, boom, got that stop. Then we had the other drive where the red zone we couldn't score. We had like that 3rd and 7 in the red zone. Had to kick the field goal, but what happened right after that? Defense was giving us stops, keeping the offense in it. So I give them a C plus for the adjustment.
Just to help some people out, the Phillies are beating the Atlanta Braves 4-3. Go ahead, Smee.
Defense. Good God. I'm glad I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm trying
to help them out because
they going at it. Even though that stop that chop they be using is stole, from my college team. We'll let y'all borrow.
Anyway, we're not even supposed to be doing it.
No, we have the Seminoles paid for our chop and our logo. We paid the Seminoles. We made them a part of our. That's why they have a whole building and everything. They have a whole everything at our school. Everything. We got some type of association with them for us to use all that stuff. That's why we one of the only teams that didn't get backlash for it.
Some hush money.
Pretty much. We want to be real. Pretty much. Hey, look, we're gonna give all the people that come with Seminole stuff as real Seminoles free college. And we're gonna give y'all a couple of these $1 billion and y'all gonna let us use this. All right, cool. But no, defense. I'm at that. I got Sean Desai. He did a great job of adjusting. You know what I'm saying? Because we, technically speaking, Cooper Kupp probably should have had 200 and something yards with no adjustment. We adjusted, and like I said last night, what I did like the most was his ability to use every weapon he could to figure out which one was going to be the best. He didn't care if he had to put Job out there, Rick's out there, Goodrich, Roby. Who can make this man adjust? And when he did it, he did all right, man. So I want to go like C plus, B minus. I'm gonna give him a B minus for the adjustment. I'm gonna give him a B minus.
Yeah, I'll give him a B minus too. Jalen Carter is a beast with them 2 sacks. Hassan Reddick, welcome back. I'm gonna give him a solid B minus, C plus as well. So let's go ahead to coaching. Sean Desai and Brian Johnson. And if you want to say special teams as well, go ahead. So go ahead, Mom.
Sean Desai gets he He gets a B plus for the adjustments that were made. Who else?
Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson gets a C minus. We should have been running the ball much more. We should have been using Swift much more than we were using. Like Smitty said, Jalen, all those design runs that wasn't working, not worth the hits. Like, it's one thing if it's a broken play, you know, he see a lane and whatnot, but like these design runs, no. The red zone play calling, terrible. It's been terrible throughout the season. So I'm gonna give Brian a C.
Yeah. Go ahead, King.
I'm gonna say C all the way around. You know, even though that we're happy that we escaped the win, I'm just saying C all the way around. Brian Johnson indeed needed to run the ball a lot more. He needed to put Jalen Hurts in better situations and not have him, you know, do quarterback draws. The red zone offense was horrific. You know, 2 for 5. You know, we started out good, but you know, we ended 2 for 5. Bad play calling all the way around when we needed it in the second half, such as, you know, doing the brotherly shove twice in one play. Like, why do that there? You know, defensive wise, first half, you know, a guy coming off of IR, man, you're supposed to put your best guy in. I know that Bradley Roby did not have any like true, you know, time with the team, but look, he's a gamer. He's a gamer. And I knew that when you put him in the game, if you let him do man-to-man, pause, it would have been like, you know, he was on any other team. So with that being said, I think that when he made that adjustment, it changed the concept of the game, and then it helped us get home on Matthew Stafford. Special teams were special teams, man. I mean, you know, Brendan Mann, you know, Jake Elliott was Jake Elliott, but Brendan Mann, you know, he didn't really have a decent punt night to me. Like their punter. But, you know, overall, man, everybody just gets C's. Everybody got to get C's.
Yep. Smitty?
Hold on, Mon. How you did it? You broke it up? You gave everyone a different grade?
Yeah, DV is just so disgusted. He just put them in one cluster.
Now, I wanted to ask because I ain't want to go against it because I thought I heard you.
I gave Desai a B. I gave Brian a C.
All right. I think I like that. Which would average out to probably a C plus. But I like if you want to give me a full grade, C plus. If you want to give me a grade per coach, I'm going with that because the C minus, the C minus area is what Brian Johnson deserved because 2 for 5 in the red zone, 15 runs, and I really want to look at how many of those runs didn't do nothing. Well, my quarterback got either a loss or a gain of a half of an inch. Like those plays kind of killed me. But other than that, man, like, yeah, I'm kind of with that C plus all the way around. I'm gonna give Brian Johnson C, give Desai a B. But I am with DV. If you knew you was gonna end up playing Roby, you should have tried him first. Then you might not have 118 yards on the board. He might only have like 60 or 70 if you try it first.
No, but he decided to go with to me
Mario
first.
Goodrich. I don't even know why Mario Goodrich went first, but Sean Desai, I guess he can explain it at some point why he did it. I guess.
No, he won't.
He won't. He probably just be like, we went with the man that was more acclimated at the time. We went with the best player.
Sure. I just felt like in that moment, Mario Goodrich was ready in that moment. We was trying to
That's crazy.
up.
That's good.
So
that's good.
We did what we thought was best, and then we made the proper adjustments. But that's a great question. I love that question.
Yep. He's not going to answer it. And then Nick Sirianni, right? Nick Sirianni tried to answer that question.
What a performance by moment. This place, what a performance.
What? I'm like, what? Like, you didn't really explain anything. They're not explaining nothing because they don't want to help be accountable for their mistake. Roby was in the whole game.
It's a little
As
bit
a
of both
starter,
too, DV. It's like I don't want to be accountable, but I also don't want to say that Mario Goodrich just wasn't good enough to be on the field. That Roby, a guy off the street, sit at the house eating a bowls of Cheerios in the morning, watching ESPN. He was better than you to start the game, and I should have put him in.
Okay.
Let's just say that. How about they just go in there and say, "Look, we made a mistake. You know, we got it. We got it rectified. Best guy on the field now."
Grandizer asked the question. He asked me to answer it, but I'm gonna ask y'all too. What do y'all think about the rookies that played in this game? Like that had time to play in this game. Besides, I mean, we all high on Jalen Carter, but like the Nolan Smiths, the Ricks,
Nolan got
those
a
guys.
couple
Like,
good tackles, dog. I kind of see it. He got a couple good tackles where I thought that running back was gonna break. Nolan got a couple good ones. I think Nolan should get more snaps though. Like, to be honest, I'm tired of seeing Barnett on the field.
Remember, bro, we seen when Nolan Smith was in the game. They did the same thing that dude Jonathan Gannon was doing, basically putting him in coverage.
Bro,
that's what they were doing. And I'm like, why are you putting him in coverage? That's not his game.
Last week he played the Bucks, right?
Was Baker. No, yeah, that was the Baker.
Yeah, this man way back in coverage. I'm like, why are you not rushing the passer?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see you dropping back for it. I mean, if you got to, you got to. But come on, man. Let's do the least amount of dropping back our pass rushers as possible. Please.
Yeah, I think Ricks was better than Mario. He was better than him.
I believe what Dank said. Like the first couple reps, he seemed a little bit out of place, but once he got able to like warm up, he's playing pretty decent. I don't know why they. Well, I seen one with Roby, him, and Slay and Bradbury's on the field.
Yeah, because they played 3 stack. They played the 3 stack.
Yeah,
they needed that. They needed that. And they had one on the left side that was supposed to be 1-on-1. I know exactly what play you're talking about.
I seen all of them on the field. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about this.
For me, Jalen Carter is a beast. He's good. Everybody is good. It's just we gotta continue to put Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith haven't been on the field lately. I get why, because Hassan Reddick is on the field, but we gotta get Nolan Smith on the field more because we barely.
They put them on the field together at sometimes because of the linebacker situation.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm after that, King, before I let you go, why didn't they do that earlier? That's all I was trying to say. But go ahead.
Because they're trying to figure it out as they go along, and that's not going to keep winning us ball games. Especially even though we have the personnel to win ball games, it's not going to keep getting us those wins because they're just trying to figure it out as the game go along, and they just trusting their adjustments at this point. Right. That's basically what they're doing. I think that you put Nolan Smith in situations like second downs. You put him in situations where he could get the feel of, being on the field and getting those reps. Hassan Reddick shouldn't be in all the time. That guy get tired too. At the end of the day, we got to do what we did last year and start rotating guys more. If we're not rotating guys, and we got these guys, we got Nolan Smith high, we got, Jalen Carter was high, and he got a lot more reps this game because, Fletch was out. Right. So basically, we got to start rotating more and keep these guys healthy. We was one of the healthiest teams in Super Bowl history. So we gotta get back to doing that.
You think Jalen Carter put some pressure on some of old man Fletch snaps though?
It's possible. It's possible because at the same time, that's what I was saying in the beginning of the season. Before the season start, I said I think that it should be Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter, and then bring in the old guys to neutralize stuff. But I think that these guys deserve to get these reps because we went so high on these guys, and you got a run stopper / he's trying to be a pass rusher now, and then you got this guy that's just a monster in Jalen Carter. Why not start these two? And then you got your guy N'Kobe Dean in the back. They play together. Get that chemistry going. This is why everybody was hype about the Philly Dogs. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we need to.
Hey, Dank. I know Nolan Smith is raw. The only way to get him some reps is on the field. I mean, let him learn a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Give him when you out there with vets, a vet can tell you like, hey, we're gonna wrap around, do some stunts with him instead of just making him rush off the edge. Bring him in the middle, bring him a few places, give him an opportunity to get at that quarterback. Man, that's what he's good at. He can play pass coverage, but I prefer him rush the passer.
Right. So, Moan, what do you think of the rookies? Okay. Let's get on with previewing the Jets game, and then before we give our final thoughts, we'll give you guys a little something that y'all want, but one time only until we get there. So let's get on to the Jets before we talk about the thing that y'all want us to talk about. Eagles Jets preview and predictions. So King DV, what's your preview on the Jets and the prediction?
It's like almost like an early prediction for me, but
right.
I watched the Broncos versus the Jets highlights again.
Oh, and prayers to their old lineman who got hurt. According to Ian Rappaport, he's out for the season. So praise to him. Breaking news, by the way. So go ahead.
Thanks.
Who was that?
Yeah, nobody. The
Ian
old lineman.
Sorry, King. Ian Rappaport is on Twitter. Ian Rappaport saying that offensive lineman from the Jets is injured his Achilles and he won't be playing in this game or the rest of the season.
Right. Didn't Dallas lose somebody too?
No.
Pectoral? No, I'm just asking. I thought I seen that earlier too. That's what I thought he was talking about. Didn't they lose somebody for like a pectoral?
I think so.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up for me. And trust me, we'll talk about Dallas one time before we wrap up the show. Let's talk about the Birds first. Eagles, Jets. Go ahead, King. What you were saying?
So, the Jets. I watched the Broncos versus them, and the one thing I can say about the Jets is they're very aggressive. This is why they're so good on defense, because they all are aggressive. You can't make mistakes with the Jets. You've seen the highlights. You've seen the highlights of the game. I was watching Red Zone when everything was going down. Russell Wilson made so many mistakes on the field. And I know our guy won't do that in Jalen Hurts, but I think that you can't make mistakes with them. You can't even make mistakes on special teams, because their special teams is decent too as well. Sauce is going to be on AJ. This is why I think that you got to get Smitty involved.
Yeah.
You got to get him going. The pass rush is going to be there, but we basically got Aaron Donald. We got Aaron Donald basically, neutralized, but that's just one guy. Now it's a whole bunch of aggressive Jets pass rush that's going to come at us, and it's going to come at us consistently and constantly, all 4 quarters. Our offensive line, our Hall of Fame players on the offensive line has to step up. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is going to have that much time as he did last week. You know what I'm saying? So we can't. On the opposite side of the ball, we can't go away from. Well, not the opposite side of the ball, but we can't go away from the run.
Right.
Because Shireen on the Broncos, other guys was able to run on this Jets team. So you can't go away from the run, and please, please, please hand the ball off to Swift. Please hand the ball off to Swift. You can take your shots with this team, but you don't want to take any chances. Like I said, you don't want to cause turnovers. You don't want to play sloppy, with this team. We in a home field and everything. I know it's going to be some people from Philly up there, but at the end of the day, you don't want to make mistakes, and you want to stay with the run on offense. On defense, you want to sit up there and you want to sit up there and get to Zach Wilson as fast as possible. And I'm sorry to say that, but the number one suspect is Breece Hall. You want to neutralize him, don't allow him to go off because now they got the pass rush. I'm not the pass rush, the play action. They have the play action, and when that happens, then it opens up the field because now it's allowing your weakness, which is the secondary, in the middle of the field. Because I'm gonna be with you, bro. Nicholas Morrow did not look like the Nicholas Morrow. You know, he didn't look like the Nicholas Morrow, man. Of the past week, he did not look like it.
Mask.
So, with that being said, I think that's the game plan. Run the ball, get home on Zach Wilson, make it hard for them to, score or get first downs at least. I need 3 and outs this game. I need some sacks. I need some turnovers this game. This is Zach Wilson we're talking about at the end of the day. So we need to, act like we know, and let's get to 6-0.
What's the score prediction?
My score prediction. See, this is early because I haven't really watched a lot of tape on the Jets. I just watched that last game. No, the last 2 games.
Right.
I will say I'm gonna stick to what I would going with all the time. 31-17. 31-17.
Yep. Go ahead, Mo.
So I'm gonna stick with.
Yep.
We got to get that pressure on Zach Wilson, and we have to create those turnovers. There were the game against Sam, and I'm not being disrespectful. I did forget his name for a minute. Sam Howell. We weren't creating those turnovers. We wasn't getting home. We can't do that against Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is going to be the worst quarterback we face all season long. We got to make him look like it. We gave Sam Howell job security. We can't do that with Zach Wilson. We got to hit home. We got to apply that pressure, rack up them sacks. You know what I'm saying? Stop the run. Like you said, Breece Hall going to be cooking. He's been cooking. We got to be able to stop the run. That's their main threat. On the other side, like you said, we have to continue to run the ball. It has been working so well for us. I don't know why we go away from it here and there. Last game, like I said, against the Rams, I felt like Swift should have so many more touches than he did, especially in the red zone. I think this, like you said, this is going to be a big game for Devontae Smith, big game for Dallas Goedert, because these other teams, I know the coaches, give more respect than the fans do, but people really think A.J. Brown the only person we got. Like, when I did my Rams preview, so many people in the comments talking about some outside of A.J. Brown, their offense ain't like that. Outside of A.J. Brown, did y'all forget about the Slim Reaper? Did y'all forget about Dallas Goedert? Like, we got to remind them it's multiple Batmans on this team.
Yeah. We're not going on.
No, what's your score prediction? I got you the Phillies in the
press. My score prediction is Eagles. I'm gonna say 27-13.
Go ahead, Smitty.
Ooh, this early. All right, so we play the Jets. They do have a decent defensive line, but they got holes in the secondary. I think their nickel corner has hamstring problems right now. DJ Reed will be fresh back this week off concussion. I don't even know if it's gonna be to be honest, I'm willing to try Sauce, bro. No lie. I see him get a lot of those PI holding calls. I think he's gonna have some trouble. Even though I would love to get Smitty involved, that's my plan. But your boy is a penalty waiting to happen over there on the right hand side of the football, and I don't know if we are going to plan to take advantage of that because he is the high. I think if I'm not mistaken, he is the highest penalized corner so far through 5 games with PI. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure they're going to attack him a few times to try to get it. But I do want to see DeAndre Swift run the ball. Their run defense is a lot. They allow that dude from Buffalo to run all over them. James Cook. So I'm pretty sure they'll let us, if we make a phone call, they'll let DeAndre Swift do his thing. You know what I mean? But I want to see our defense be aggressive. Zach Wilson is not a dynamic quarterback, but anybody in the professional football league will make the pass every now and again. If you give him all day, big windows, they leave the middle of the field open. DV, I'm sorry, brother. I don't know what just happened, but pull it together. I want to see us get at him though. I would like to see, like I asked them earlier. I don't know if you was here. I was asking them about Fletcher Cox snaps, and I really want Jalen Carter to get some of those snaps. Like I think Jalen Carter should be there with Jordan Davis at that 44 to 45% mark. And I think the score prediction for me 34-14.
Four Phillies, 3 Atlanta Braves in the 8th inning. For people who wanted to know, I got 28-17. Not Jets. Philadelphia.
Oh,
no. It's 28. This is what happens when you got the Braves and Eagles at the same time on a Monday night. 28-17 Philadelphia Eagles. God dang it. This is what happens when you got it. No, I'm good. I'm watching the baseball game.
Hold on, for real talk though. Y'all been doing the show for a minute. Bro. Has anybody ever called the other team as a winner?
No.
Not back in 2021, 2022 season.
I'm gonna say I never heard it before. Like I watched for a minute and I've been on here for a minute.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to help King DV and Moan out when it comes to the baseball game. So anyway,
we watching it, bro.
I know. I'm trying to help y'all out. Y'all looking at a wall like, hey, let me help you out. Anyway,
let's go. We can engage. We can multitask, brother. Brother.
I know.
We can do that.
I'm trying to relax, ease your necks, and y'all. I'm trying to ease your necks. Anyway, all right. Let's get to this final topic. I know y'all wanted to talk about it, so let's talk about it. The Philadelphia Eagles are the only team in the NFC East who's undefeated. The Giants lost. The Washington Commanders lost on Thursday Night Football. And our beloved little boys got blown out by the 49ers. So, Mom, let it out. Your thoughts on the NFC East as a whole right now.
First of all, I knew the little boys was going to lose. They just didn't stack up offensively to the Niners. But I can't be too happy because I hate the Niners now. So I don't want to be like, hey, they got whooped, because then I'm giving props to the Niners because I hate both of them right now. The little boys, though, crumbling so early. I wanted them to get their heart snatched at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to see them fold so early. I like them having hopes, late in December, January, and then get them snatched. You know what I'm saying? I don't want their hearts already snatched in October. There's no fun in that.
So what do you think of the other two teams?
Bombs. What you mean?
Go ahead, King.
We wasn't expecting nothing from them.
That is true.
No expectations. And if we did have any, they were the bottom of the barrel.
Right. The Washington Commanders played their Super Bowl and lost week 4.
Yo, shout out to Big Simple being in here and still saying that, that wee high crap that he does, that's cute. But at the same time,
we lit.
Yeah, that crap. So anyway, shout out to my bro, man, Big Simple, man. You consistent with the losing. I think that yeah, I did that. The Cowboys and the 49ers, they both ops. They both are ops. And I think that is up with both of them. At the same time, I think that the Cowboys losing helps us with the first step. The first step is the NFC East title. Second step is trying to get to, that first spot, that first place. You don't want to see either team win, but at the same time, I'm happy that it was the Cowboys, honestly, and I'm happy that we had a quiet day on Monday on X or Twitter, whatever everybody's calling it.
I didn't hear
Y'all saw the Twitter. I deal with 49er fans on the regular. Yeah, that's why it was a little loud on my side.
This is crazy, bro. But anyway, I think that it was so quiet you can hear a mouse pissing on cotton, and I tweeted it. You seen Coles sitting up there saying, "I'm in New Orleans." You didn't hear no trolling. You didn't hear nothing. You heard a lot of people saying Dak needs to go next year if he keeps this up. You hear a whole lot of, hey, Trey Lance need to be warming up to be a starter. You see? You see?
Go ahead, so I can finish, get you guys out of here. Go ahead.
Yo, she's so petty, yo. Yo, you so petty to get back on the screen just to do that. And then I'm in the middle of me talking, I'm trying to be focused. I've seen the home run.
Go.
But yeah, I think that, the Cowboys deserve to lose now. Like Simone said, would I liked it later, especially against us? Of course I would have. But I'm happy it happened now, to the point where now they're going to try to build their hopes back up and then get spanked again. That's what's going to happen. It's just inevitable at this point. You got their quarterback. I'm not going to say his name on here, but that quarterback that they were trying to protect. They was trying to protect, get the ball out of his hands and everything. But when you put the ball in his hands because the running game's not working, you see what happens. They was all talking about that, one interception, the rest of the NFC East, 14 interceptions.
Spoke too soon.
3 interceptions in one game, bro.
Somebody said Dak saw that post and said, "Oh, I got to catch up."
Right. Basically, the first interception, he laughed. I said, yeah, this is going to be a long night for Dak. It's going to be a long night. At the end of the day, man, I already knew that they were going to lose. I didn't think they were going to go out like that, lose about 32. But look, it is what it is. On to the next week. You heard Michael Parsons on his little podcast basically that, they're not too far off. They don't think that they're a better team, but y'all just got spanked. Number one. Number two, George Kittle had 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. And lifted up his shirt and it said F Dallas.
Did you hear his comments about the F Dallas shirt though? No, it wasn't fake. That's real. Parsons talk about on his podcast. He said, "Oh, George Kittle, my guy, but he got an F Dallas shirt on. He made it personal. If we catch him again, just let him know it is what it is.
If we catch him again, it's 4 touchdowns." Did y'all see Michael Parsons? Did y'all see that tweet Lil Brunson put of Michael Parsons hopping around, talking about he hopping around like Harambe on the funeral? When I tell you, I've been screaming all day watching that video.
No, the problem I have with that game, Simone, is you got 40 put on your head and we doing jersey swaps?
That was crazy.
I don't want nothing to do with that jersey. You just stomped me out. I don't want your jersey, cuz.
Say,
beat the brace out of me and be like, here you go.
Hey y'all. He gonna say, yo, if y'all want to make it personal, we can make it personal. No, nobody want to fight, bro. You want to fight because y'all lost.
He said y'all have made it personal. He said they did.
Nobody takes him
serious.
First of all, yeah. First of all, I seen it, right? But the Cowboys and they fans, they made it personal. In the beginning of the day, before I was watching the 9:30 game, and all the Cowboys fans yo, man, it's game day. You know, we about to go head hunting. We about to do this. We about to do that. Yeah, we right up there with them. You know, Brock Purdy ain't gonna have that. You know, but last time I checked, Brock Purdy didn't have a good game. The last not good game that he didn't have was against who?
Oh, that didn't happen, DV. You didn't hear the 49er fans? That didn't happen. He just, you know, he got kidnapped. Look, he got kidnapped. They held him for ransom. He didn't show up to the stadium that day. You know, I don't know.
It happened. It wasn't a miss. He wasn't a ghost. We didn't perform an exorcist or nothing. That
Listen, when you bring it up,
he had four completions, and everybody's like, yeah, you know, we're going to do that thing. And then what happened? Hassan Reddick, triple grad, New Jersey native, knocked him out the game. Oh, we would have had Brock Purdy. No, y'all had Brock Purdy. And then Brock Purdy was in
Purdy land.
UPenn. He went to UPenn. He went to UPenn. He went to University of Penn Hospital and got checked up. That's what happened. I don't want to hear nothing about no damn 49er fan. Get this ending over with, man.
All right, go ahead, Smitty.
So originally on my first show, which y'all check us out Wednesday night, 7:00, me and DV inside the nest. On that show, I took Dallas. I thought about it for a few days. I was sitting on it. So with DV, I started a new show on Saturday, Cool Cat, in the morning time, 10 a.m. It's called The Check Down.
There you go. Go subscribe to them, y'all.
We get to Saturday. I totally changed my pick. I was like, man, you know what? I don't think they're that good, bro. I'm not picking them, bro. I'm not going to put my face out there. So it wasn't surprising for me to see that whooping. The only reason I wanted them to win, because I wanted both of them to have L's on their record. Only reason I wanted Dallas to win, I wanted to be the only undefeated team left. But Dallas couldn't even do that, right? Dak Prescott, I've heard all day. See, you heard DV that if he continues, no. Coles told me he ready to lose now.
Cole said,
I don't believe Cole.
He said Cole was dead serious, bro. He came in a space on a recorded line, red dot. It doesn't go anywhere. It's stuck on Twitter forever. He said after last night, after watching the tape and really seeing that those receivers was open and he was throwing perfect picks, he said, I think it's time to find out if we got some other type of treasures on the team at quarterback.
Cole. That ain't breaking news. Cole don't really like that.
He loves that. He loves that.
He fake loves that. Nobody really loves that.
Coles was on here. First of all, me and JC, shout out to JC, right? Me and JC had a show, and he got on there and was talking truth about team, right? But then as soon as the Cowboys started the game momentum, now everything, Dak is this and Dak is this, and Zoe Kellen Moore, and this, that, and third. He got on here, Birds of Broad Street, said Jalen Hurts is playing better than Dak right at this moment. Oh, no, he's not the better quarterback. Dak did this and that and third. And then as soon as Boss Cowboys said something about some damn rugby football, then you sit up there and hear that. That's what you hear. He's a flip-flopper. I don't take nothing what he says with a grain of salt, bro.
That's what I'm saying, DB. He ride the
look, on our show since the beginning, when they was undefeated, he was saying, like, look, I don't know if Dak is really the guy, because I'm looking at Mike McCarthy protecting him from himself. And if you're a good quarterback, coaches don't do that.
I don't believe anything that comes out of Cole's mouth. Cole says what he feels like saying at the moment. Cole has no position. He has no stance.
Y'all gotta take Twitter. Y'all gotta take.
He has no
Twitter
real
is for
take.
impression.
He has no real team. Cole says whatever he feels like saying. Do I feel like capping for Dak today? Okay, I'm a cap for Dak today. Do I feel like talking G about Dak, saying the team we need to put some pressure on him? That's what I feel like saying today. What do I feel like today? He has no real stance. There's no business being stood on with Cole's Cowboys. He all caps.
Seeing that I talk to Cole on a regular basis, I've seen the real Cole. And I've seen the fake Cole. See, I've seen Cole talk to me on the phone, tell me one thing. He get on Twitter and troll.
Exactly.
And that really, I ain't gonna lie, that bothers me because I'd be like, Cole, you can't do that. He'd be like, man, I'm just, you gotta. Nah, see now look, that red dot gonna come back and bite you when they come to circling around and you talking about Dak this and Dak that. They just gonna pull that recording. Ain't this what you said?
He don't care. He don't care if he get cut up, recorded, nothing. He don't.
That nigga care because he want me to try to convince Cool Cat to get rid of that Fly Eagles Fly video.
No.
Have I ever asked you about it, Cool Cat?
Rid of no videos.
Matter of fact, do you have it queued up? Listen, hold on. Do you have it queued up? If you have it queued up, I was gonna tell you to play it.
Queued up.
Hold on,
he walked Bryce.
Oh, you mean this? Please.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. EAGLES, Eagles!
That fake laugh, that fake cough.
And all I gotta say when it comes to the Cowboys before we wrap up is just don't say nothing this week. We know you is. Just don't say nothing this week. Y'all got blown out.
No. They're gonna say something Thursday.
Of course they is. They're gonna pump up the chest. They're gonna pump up the chest and say, "We're back. We're gonna beat the Chargers." Now, if y'all lose to the Chargers, y'all really better not.
Oh, my bad. That injury. It was Deron Bland, the backup corner that took Trayvon's spot. He went down. They don't know what his injury is. He's supposed to be getting an MRI tomorrow.
Yeah. No, but they lost somebody else too.
They lost the kick. They lost the special teamers, pectoral muscle, CJ something. He gone for the season.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and give our
CJ Watson or something. Let me see.
Yeah, let's give our final thoughts before we wrap up the show. Go ahead, Moan. Final thoughts before we wrap up.
CJ Goodwin, DV.
My final thoughts is Burr's looking better and better as we go along. These other teams looking shaky. Nobody want to talk about these close games these other teams are in. Nobody want to talk about the Chiefs barely winning games. Nobody want to talk about the Bills losing to Jags. Nobody want to talk about that. They just want to talk about our close wins. You know what I'm saying? We was just talking about the little boys. Like I said, not surprised. This is what I know. This is my life. This little boys y'all see, this has been my life. You know what I'm saying? Nothing surprised me with the little boys. Great to see the whole division lose. We running G right now. We running G. Our biggest problem is getting Devontae Smith the ball. That's a first world problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the biggest problem. Other people dealing with all this bougie, trying to figure out what they got at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? How they going to dig themselves out this hole that they're in now in the NFC East. So I'm feeling really great, feeling wonderful, 5-0. We got the New York Jets, then we got our bye week. Like I said, these little boys talking they G on these apps, they ain't mean nothing they saying. You can't stand on business and root for the little boys. It just don't add up. I don't believe nothing they be saying. That's it.
Exactly. Go ahead, Smitty.
My bad, being simple, but this is part of my final thoughts. The surrenders, the little boys, and the cow turds, or the little guys, the cow turds, they're behind us, and we got a 2-game lead. I want to keep trucking forward. I want to keep the lead. If we can keep it at 2 games all season, we can get this sweep I've been wanting. It'll look real good, man. I don't like to see us behind anybody else. So us in front is always a great thing as an Eagle. The only thing I got to worry about now in front of my eyes is the Jets, and we're gonna move forward 1 week at a time, and we're gonna go 1-0 as many times in those weeks as we can possibly do, and let my coaching staff get better. And I want to see next week how Roby implement into this defense and how he gets his snaps. Is he going to be, more implemented, or are they going to try to start Mario Goodrich again? But it's another week, 5-0. Fly Eagles fly.
Go ahead, King.
The New York Jets has like unknown weapons that can get you someplace. Like I said, it starts with Breece Hall. It doesn't even start with the quarterback. It start with Breece Hall. If he having a good running day, that offense is clicking, right? We just got to stay the course. Man. We close to home. We're going to have our crowd there as well, man. They travel to the West Coast. You don't think they're going to travel to New Jersey? You got to be kidding me, number one. Number two, man, it's bittersweet that that your team is not playing up to par and we're still 5-0. We're playing teams that they deem as hot, teams that scheme for us, teams that had weapons that can attack our weakness, such as the middle of the field and our slow receivers at times. But we may just do. I just think that we need to not think about next year. I mean, not next year, last year, and think about this year. Just think about this year, and think about where we're going to be at when it comes to after the bye and things like that, and how we're going to put this thing together, man. We got to have trust and faith in our coaching staff and everything. Yes, the frustrations is there from everybody on this panel, but at the end of the day, we are Eagles fans first. And we just got to go out here and handle the Jets, man. And let's be 6-0.
And for me, let me finish this because I know King and Moan is about to see the scoreboard. For me, you stack up these wins now because Dolphins are coming up, Commanders are coming up, Street Rats are coming up. I know, King. Then you got the Chiefs, then you got the Bills, then you got the 49ers, and then you got the Cowboys and Seahawks. Stack these wins up now. Stack them up now. So let's go ahead. Let's get out of here. So, yeah, I know. Let's get out of here.
Damn it, man. I was cheering for my boy DV, man. What the fudge? Top of the night.
All right, man.
Top of the night.
We go back to we come back to Citizen Bank Park. Everything will be fine. I'm not worried about it.
It's the top of the ninth, though. It's only one out, right?
No, it's done, bro. It's done. Game over.
Oh, it's 3 outs.
I got to come to the Citizens Bank Park.
Mix it up.
Hey, we won it too, man. We advancing. It's cool.
Can I end
cool.
on y'all so y'all can celebrate?
No, we won it too. We win it too at home.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds.
Lights out, y'all. We out here. Bye, y'all. Bye.
No one